Hey everyone, welcome back to Learn to Speak Fluent English, your go to spot for mastering English with a twist of fun. And today we are understanding the differences between speak, spoke, speech, and speaking. And this is crucial for mastering the English language. Let's break each term down with explanations, grammar rules, usages, examples, and common mistakes. Let's clear up the confusion once and for all. All in just 10 minutes. Ready? Let's go! First off, we have speak. Now, speak is a verb and it's the present simple form. It's like your go to buddy when you need to talk about general abilities or habits. For example, I speak English. Or they speak loudly in the library. Pretty straightforward, right? Now keep in mind, you speak for general abilities and languages. And also, you can use speak when referring to the act of talking in a formal or general sense. Now, some common mistakes are he speaks three languages. For the word speak and using the third person singular, he, she, and it, we need to add an S to the verb. So the correct form would be he speaks three languages. Singular subject requires an S. Alright, let's move forward. Just remember, if you're talking about something habitual or a general truth, speak is your friend. And don't forget your subject-verb agreement. It's he speaks, not he speak. Remember, we don't want the grammar police on our tail. Moving forward. Next, let's hop onto our time machine and go back to the past with spoke. This is the past tense of speak. So, if you did the talking yesterday, last week, or probably some few months ago, then spoke is the word you need. Now keep in mind, you spoke when referring to a specific time in the past, and it is an irregular verb, so it doesn't follow the regular ed pattern. So, common mistakes, just remember, it spoke and is used for actions that have been completed in the past. Now, before we continue, I've got a few questions for you. Which of these words do you use most in a day? Have you ever caught yourself mixing up speak, speech, and spoke? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed, this would be a good time for you to subscribe, press the bell icon, and like the video. This helps the YouTube algorithm send the video out to others who might also enjoy it. Next up, we have speaking. This is the present participle or the gerund form of speak. It's used when you're talking about an ongoing action or when you need a noun for the act of talking. Now remember, it's the present continuous of the word speak. So all we have to do is add an ing to the word. Now, things to keep in mind are we use speaking in continuous tense or to indicate an action that's ongoing. And as a gerund, it can be used as a subject or the object of a sentence. For example, she is speaking with her friend right now. Speaking in public has always been a daunting prospect, I may say, or a daunting thing to do. Yeah. Alright, let's move on. Now, as a gerund, it can be the subject or the object of the sentence. And speaking in public can be daunting. See? Not too shabby. Just don't say she is speak with her friend. It's she is speaking with her friend. Continuous tense needs that ing. Magic, right? Right. So when using speaking, do not forget to add the ing. It's a continuous form of conversation between two or more people. Next up, we have speech. Now, let's get formal with speech. This is a noun, folks. It can refer to the formal talk given to an audience or the general ability to talk. So, if you're delivering a TED talk or just describing someone's verbal skills, speech is your word. And keep in mind that speech is for formal tasks or addresses, and it can be used to refer to the general ability to communicate. Now, some common mistakes are he gave a speak. Um, let's say this rather. He gave a speech. Speak is a verb and speech is a noun. So remember, it's he gave a speech and not he gave a speak. And if you have multiple talks, we say speeches. He is giving a speech. You could also say he spoke about. That is very correct. Also, if you say he speaks like a South African, that is also very correct. All right. Now, before we go, I've got a few questions for you. What's the most memorable speech you've ever heard? Did you find public speaking exciting or terrifying? And finally, how many words do you think you speak in a day? And let me know in the comments below. All right, let's wrap this up with a quick summary. Speak, present simple verb for general abilities or habits. For example, I speak English. Spoke, past simple verb for completed actions. He spoke to her yesterday. Speech, noun for formal talk or the ability to talk. He delivered a speech. Speaking, present participle or gerund for ongoing actions or as a noun. She is speaking right now. And there you have it. The mysteries of speak, spoke, speech, and speaking unraveled. Now you can talk about things with confidence. Did you know that the average human speaks about 16,000 words a day? That's a lot of talking, so let's make sure we're doing it right. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more from Learn to Speak Fluent English, and leave a comment with any grammar questions you have. Until next time, keep speaking correctly and remember, grammar doesn't have to be a drag. Bye. See you soon.